Stan Collymore urges Liverpool to re-sign Gini Wijnaldum from PSG this summer. Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp should try to resign former midfielder Gini Wijnaldum in the summer. That's according to former Anfield star Stan Collymore, who reckons the Dutchman's struggles at Paris Saint-Germain make him an enticing proposition for his old club. Wijnaldum has struggled to make an impact in the French capital and has admitted he hasn't found being there easy. And Collymore is adamant a move for him would make perfect sense given the ease with which he would slot back into his old club. He said, "Wijnaldum is having a proper wobbler at Paris Saint-Germain and, despite the fact he's earning a king's ransom, if I were Jurgen Klopp I'd chance my arm with a cheeky low ball offer to try to get him back to Liverpool." He's 32 in November, the same age as Jordan Henderson and 4 years younger than James Milner, and he'd be a great player for the youngsters at Anfield such as Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones to learn from too. "I'm not usually a fan of going back, but if there's a cheap deal to be done, my old club could still be getting a proper, top-level performer. If Liverpool are serious then having Milner, Henderson, and Wijnaldum around that midfield for another 12 or 24 months could not only help Jones and Elliott, but it would also crucially get an extra body into the area as well. He knows the way they play, he knows the manager well, he knows the dressing room well, and if PSG would say, look, we'll get him off the wage bill for free, or even £5 million or £8 million, you'd take him. He's generally a good pro, he doesn't create problems." Wijnaldum spent 5 years at Anfield, making 237 appearances and winning 4 major trophies in his time on Merseyside before leaving on a free last summer. He was initially set to join Barcelona, but Ronald Koeman's departure opened the door for PSG and Wijnaldum opted to join the League One club instead. Collymore added, "I know some Liverpool fans were miffed that he decided to go for the dough, but if you're looking around and saying, shall we get a 25-year-old or 26-year-old midfielder for £15 million to £20 million who we'll have to teach to play the Liverpool way, or someone who will slot back in at a snip, then it's an absolute no-brainer." Wijnaldum will be very motivated and wanting to play because he will want to be involved with the Dutch at the World Cup later this year. He knows the system, the manager, the other midfielders, so he's hand in glove, and I say, take him. He's unhappy in Paris despite earning a shed load of money and he might just fancy swallowing a little pride in getting himself back to Merseyside.